Oh, hello everyone. I don't know if you just heard that in the audio, but that's my laptop deciding whether or not to keep going, and it decided to keep going. I hope everyone is doing fantastic. Were you guys talking about it in the chat? Ah, perhaps you're talking about the Minecraft movie. Well, I hope everyone is doing great. It's been a few days since the last stream. I was hoping to start streaming about 15 minutes ago, but I actually got the hiccups. I've never had to cancel anything because of the hiccups. But damn. So yeah, I had to, I kind of waited as long as I could, but nah, it would have been nearly impossible, so I decided 15-minute break and only stopped hiccuping like a few minutes ago. So who knows, this could become the hiccup streamer if I'm not careful. I hope you guys are able to keep up with Nuggets. I have no idea. So yeah. Well, me neither. Anyway. Today's PS3 demo, as you can see, is Fracture. And I mistakenly said this was by LucasArts. It's published by LucasArts. It's developed by Day One Studios. Don't encourage them, Harry. But hey, if you guys want to talk about the Minecraft movie, you're more than welcome to. Go for it. I'm not worried about spoilers. Brain rot. Well, that's the point, Harry. You guys have some fun in the chat. I'm going to have some fun with this demo. See, I have this game on Xbox 360. But I never played it. When I came to Japan, I did buy an Xbox 360 here. But the Xbox 360 in Japan is region locked. And like, I bought a CD wallet of Xbox 360 games, and honestly, like 2/3 of them cannot be played on a Japanese Xbox 360. So I've not played Fracture. I do have this demo. So I'm going to go full screen and we're going to start. It may say no image or disconnection on something when I start the demo, but that's just because the resolution's changing. Don't worry, it's still there. So yeah, let's give Fracture a go. That's alright, Harry. I hope you have a nice stream yourself. Sound a little quiet, might be. Or maybe not. I finally got myself a pair of headphones so I can listen better to the computer rather than using that like 2 meter one I had. So I'm breaking them in. I'm going to leave it on this screen for a little bit. I want to see if there's a demo, or sorry, not demo, see if there's a trailer for the demo or for the game. A lot of them do have something if you just leave it. So we're going to leave it, see what happens. Oh, that's cool, Nugget. Sorry, Snow Wolf. I was AFK because of hiccups. So, oh, here we go, trailer. I'm not sure the music kind of fit the trailer there. I know it's LucasArts, but it did feel a little bit Star Warsy, you know, sci-fi that trailer, that music. I mean, it looks fun. It looks fine. It looks average. Also, when you open it, it looks very much like an Unreal Engine game of the era. The suit he's wearing, not too dissimilar from like a Gears game. So the kind of gimmick in Fracture is terrain deformation. With your gun, you can of course shoot the enemy, but you can also shoot the ground, depending what you got equipped. If I remember, one will make it go up, and one will make it go down. So I think in the trailer you saw him, the character, use it to create like a shield for himself. Ooh, make this a little brighter. So nice everyone's been so polite in the chat. Thank you everyone. I'm a chill streamer and you guys are chill in the chat. With occasional brain rot, so I appreciate you guys. Man, this music's going hard. Oh wow, Snowwolf, 10 hours to go. Wait, that's just the pre-order though, isn't it? It doesn't come out till June. So they're in line to pre-order something. Huh. Well, good on them. I suppose you guys saw Nintendo release some figures from Japan that about 2.5 million people tried to pre-order via My Nintendo, which is certainly more stock than My Nintendo has in Japan. And that's just My Nintendo, that's not any of the supermarkets or stores or whatever here. All the big ones like Yodobashi, Gale, Big Camera, they all have rules, and you got to pass requirements to be able to pre-order at those stores. So I can't remember off the top of my head. Like one of the stores was like you had to have spent X amount of money at that store or that company's stores, because it's all linked by the point card. So if you didn't have that, then they weren't going to take your pre-order. So yeah, unless I win a Nintendo Switch 2, it's going to be very unlikely I'm going to have one early on. Just because it's going to be so difficult to do it. I have to wait for even when the Switch 2 is launched, the requirements will still stay. I have to wait for the requirements to be removed before I can go and get a Switch 2. So my guess would be, I don't know, August? But when you get to August, September here in Japan, it becomes summer vacation. Basically, schools are off because it's just too hot. Like, you wake up at 5, 6 in the morning and it's already like 34 degrees Celsius. So for safety, they kind of just stop school in summer. So when the Switch becomes available, that's when all the kids are now back out. So of course, I can imagine people buying, like parents and whatnot, buying the Switch 2 for their kids in summer vacation. So it could literally be September, October before I even get a chance to get a Switch 2 here. It's crazy. It's the same with the PS4. PS5. I think the PS5 was at like 6 months before they stopped the requirements to actually get one. It's bananas. That's weird because the PS4 came out here, and because the PS4 was a staggered launch, Japan was one of the last big regions to get it. So when it came out, I just walked into the shop and picked one up. No queuing, no pre-ordering, no requirements. I just picked up the box, took it to the counter, and I paid for it. Oh, that's cool. Good luck with your mum then, Snowwolf. Well, I'm going to launch the demo, you guys. I've had the music a couple of times. I think it's really nice. Casual. Keep your entrencher. I'm guessing that's the weapon. Let's do casual to start with. I can always do a second run on a higher difficulty. Tectonic grenade sounds fun. The grenade makes a hill appear. These weapons look cool.
Looking over my shoulder.
Get serious. The Mercury's at full boil.
Sheridan planted a stake, and the Pacificans are mounting up. We're cleared to recon a downed freighter at Alcatraz that may hold some answers to his plans.
Understood.
That's all right, Snowwolf.
Anything and everything. We're going in guns hot, but our primary objective is investigation. That freighter had
no identification, but tracked to a Pacifican supply house.
Our guy looks a little bit like Nathan Hale, if you remember Resistance.
Sent a cleanup team. There's a few toys in your new suit. Let me give you a quick brief.
Take a look at your heads-up display. In the upper right corner is your weapon and grenade selection and how much ammo you have of each. Bottom right is your motion detector. Red dots are enemies, green are friendlies.
That's pretty standard.
HQ, patch AUG Protect Alpha to Soldier 113. Jet, your first augmentation upgrade
is an enhanced overbody shield. You'll get more of these upgrades as needed. The marker on the bottom of your HUD shows how much juice you've got. If you get in trouble, just find some cover and let your shields recharge. Now on to the good stuff. You're carrying the standard issue Bulldog rifle. High rate of fire, but short range. Aiming simple. If your target sight glows green, you're aiming at friendlies. If it glows red, you're aiming at Pacificans.
This is Saber 6-9er and from
This is a pretty cool tutorial, actually.
Affirmative, Saber 6-9er. Alliance strike team is go. I say again, strike team is clear for insertion. Good hunting.
Kind of kept it. Wow, this screen tearing. I don't know if you guys saw that.
HQ, patch AUG Entrench Alpha to Soldier 113. Okay, your first entrencher augmentation is live. This meter shows your entrencher's power. You'll need to let it recharge after steady use. The small arrows show where the terrain can move up, down, or both. Look around for some open ground. The entrencher only works on dirt. Use it to raise the terrain.
R1, okay. Up.
Nice.
Now, use the entrencher
It's
to
not bad.
lower the terrain.
Nice little effect. Again.
Good work. Satellite's picking up the down freighter up ahead. Make your way to the clearing and investigate. Along the way, let's keep calibrating your equipment.
So R3 is zoom. You got a weird, like, a zoomed in effect on around the edges, a bokeh. Okay. Honestly, it doesn't look that bad for a demo. And it's 2008. It's quite early in the PS3's life cycle.
Continue on.
And I do appreciate that the tutorial is relevant to what's happening in game. So we're not just being told it, we're actually getting a chance to actually use it.
Brody, use your entrencher to dig under.
Huh. Thought they wanted to go over, but no, under. I wonder if this tech is similar to what was in Red Faction. I do like you get like that energy, just ripples along the top a little bit and hangs around. It's nice. It's
This wall is too tall to jump over.
Make yourself a ramp with the entrencher.
fine. Ooh. What's this? So I guess we got a choice. We can make that go up, or we can make that go down. Interesting. Okay, so the levels maybe somewhat linear, but it looks like you've got a couple of ways of approaching them.
Satellite pictures show containers scattered in the area. Find them and identify their contents. I've marked one on your HUD. Head over and check it out.
It does feel a little forced, but it's alright.
These are subsonic grenades. They're highly explosive and leave behind a crater. Throw one at those crates.
L2. Okay. Ooh.
I'll throw another at the next set of crates.
Oh, that was fun. So there's no, like, arch. You can't see the arc of where things are going.
I've marked it as an objective on your HUD. Toss a grenade in the window above. Get closer if you need to.
I'm gonna get closer. It's just... There's nothing else in here. Yeah, it's just weird. Our character looks a little bit like Nathan Hale, if you remember that from Wizards Full of Man. Nope. There we go. Honestly, I don't see what's so bad about this game at the moment.
Another weapon, Colonel.
That's a Pacific and Bangalore rocket launcher. Test it out on the target I've identified.
Where? Also, we got like that camera keeps pulsing on the right side there. I wonder what they want me to do with that. Is there like a photo mode in this game?
What do you think?
I blew up a shed. Very impressive.
All right. Why don't you try it on the water tower?
Snark. I like that. But it does have that sort of that's what it is, hint camera. But yeah, it does have that sort of Red Faction destruction technique, plus its own terrain deformation stuff. I genuinely can't think of anything quite like this.
Go check it out.
Yes, sir.
Make sure there's any more ammo.
Looks like
Oh,
an
that's
alliance
convenient.
weapon, sir.
It's a prototype UGV sticky bomb launcher, the Black Widow. Use it to fire and then detonate up to 6 adhesive grenades. Take out the support beams on that landing pad.
Landing pad. Where? Over there. Oh, I see. Ooh. Odd sound. Well, I fired them. But how do I blow them up? R2? Ah, huh. Oh, I do like a good spike grenade.
say about these?
They're spike grenades. They create a column of molten rock and can be used to lift objects. Toss one underneath that grate to make a ramp.
Toss one under here. Fair enough.
Throw a spike grenade right under the lip of that grate. Make sure you have the spike grenade equipped. Check the icon on your HUD to confirm.
Ooh. Okay. Like, do I want to keep this weapon or should I get the Bangalore? Oh, it's a tutorial, so it's probably gonna give us what we need when we need it. Let's have a little look. Looks more stable than it did in the trailer. I'm not noticing any scream tears. Okay, got a new grenade.
Pick up a few more subsonic grenades and toss one through that broken wall. In the absence of dirt, they'll act just like a standard grenade.
Okay.
Pacifican weapon here, sir.
It's a Pacifican sniper rifle. Pacificans placed scramblers on those towers across the clearing. I've marked them on your HUD. See if you can pick them off.
R3 to zoom. Ooh.
The signal just weakened. Destroy the next one. Alright, ground scans are coming up empty. No sign of Pacificans yet. Spend some time getting used to the weapons we found. When you're ready, meet me at the LZ marked on your HUD.
There's a powerful sniper. So it hasn't told us how to switch weapons. So I'm just going to press like square. Nothing. Hold square. Nothing. Triangle. Ooh, triangles run. Okay. So triangle switches weapons and you hold it to run. Wait, where is he? Oh, he's over there. Wrong way. So, oh, a door.
Colonel, any intel on what killed those Pacificans in the crater?
Sheridan's specialty is advanced weapons systems. That stuff doesn't always work as planned. We'll need to be ready for anything. Stay sharp. General Sheridan, by order of the Alliance Army, General Marcus Kelly commanding, you are hereby relieved. You and the men under your command are ordered to stand down and surrender your weapons immediately.
What's it been, Colonel? 5 years? Back when we were both generals? How's it feel to be the messenger boy of the same ring knocker that got you promoted?
I'm here to take you in.
Then you should have brought more men, Roy.
Oh, looks like he's joined
You're not taking me alive.
the enemy. Not entirely sure if the enemy are like aliens or
Colonel,
like advanced humans.
I won't let Sheridan get away.
Scramble jets now.
See you at the Presidio, sir.
Hailstorms all
Stop the invaders!
interesting. This game has R2 as its.
Flush him and his men out of the prison and onto the surface. We'll have reinforcements standing by on the other side.
Yeah, like the shooting controls in this game are surprisingly modern. R2 is shoot, square is reload. Because back in this era, even Resistance Full of Man was using L1 and R1 for shooting and stuff like that. But because they've got the terrain stuff on L1 and R1, they've had to use R2. I'm gonna equip that gun. Let's use their gun. Ooh. How dangerous of them. Well, I guess nothing there.
That Alliance soldier is pinned down, Jack. Use your entrencher to shield him from the gunfire. Build cover to get him out of there.
Yeah, we saw this in the trailer, that you could build. Of course, the enemy can shoot it down. What are you standing up there for? Guessing his life was just for the tutorial.
Make some cover with the entrencher.
Or just throw a grenade at it. Oh, it wasn't a turret, it was someone was manning it. Ooh, the center. What do I do here? Doesn't do anything other than let me create a moat around my turret. The six is I don't know what PFP is off the top of my head. You're going to have to give us a little bit more information if you can. Unless PFP is short for profile picture. Oh. Yeah, it is. Okay. So we've got to get up there. So I just created... Everything's worse for myself. Wrong way. Ah, balls. I didn't do it close enough. Oh man, it's too steep now. What? What a stupid game. Let me do this. There we go.
Sector 2. Neutralize all trespassers.
You're outmatched here, boy.
That's a big explosion. I don't know why. All kinds of weapons. I got that one. Of course, I fall down. Ah! Put that hole there. Alright, let's get away from that hole. That's the good guy. Oh, I hit the wrong button. didn't mean to make the terrain deform like that, but it does show that that can knock them out. There's a way of doing it. Boom. Must be using R2 in an early PS3 game is a little odd. My brain every now and then goes, wait, isn't it L1 or R1? I mean, even some of this stuff looks like Resistance. Where do you think you got it from, Snowwolf? Is it just one of those things? Is it the season for colds, or is there a bug going around where you live?
We're tracking Sheridan just ahead of you. Target in motion. Don't let him escape.
Alliance threat, Sector 3. Neutralize all trespassers.
We'll cover you. Resistance here.
There's no melee button, by the looks of it. They'll cover me. The bullets still coming my way. Rubbish job at it. The enemies go down really quick, but then I just remembered I'm playing on easy, so that explains that.
Continue attack phase 1.
Oof. Some awkward loading section there.
Jet, he's getting into a transport. Stop him.
Trying.
Damn, he got away. Dispatching interceptors. Tracking his position heading to the mainland. Follow the marker on your HUD. I've deployed an Alliance ST-4 there as well.
Alright, sprint. Run, damn you, run.
The ST-4 fires an underground rocket until it hits something or you detonate. Jet, I've marked the landing pad on
Whoops.
your display.
Who put that column in the way of the rocket I just fired? It is a little disgusting, Sixes. I mean, that came to your mind really quick. Is that something you do, is it?
Damn, follow the marker on your HUD. I've deployed an Alliance ST-4 there as well. The ST-4 fires an underground rocket until it hits something or you detonate.
Okay. That was fun. Right, where are they going? Hold and wait.
Jet, I've marked the
Okay.
landing pad on your display and dispatched a dropship for extraction.
This is kind of fun. Look at the way the terrain deforms, and then boom.
Seconds out. Keep holding your position.
And it's so clear where it is on the ground. It's so easy to hit it in the right place. Oh, hello. Oh. Kill him.
Dropship in position. Go, go, go!
Where's the dropship? There it is. Whoops. Let's hit my teammate flying. That's alright. We just finished the demo. I bet the online would have been fun for this game with all the train stuff and the grenades and whatnot. The maps would never be the same twice. I wonder what happened to this game, because I think it's pretty interesting and pretty cool. I'm wondering if the story is a bit generic maybe, or perhaps the difficulty spikes up and down. Dota 6, that was on easy. I have yet to play this on standard. I am not crazy to do hardcore, or whatever the upper limit was. I know the Japanese version of this game has English, so I could look to see if I can find this game secondhand maybe. It looks like it could be a fun one to have. Sorry, Harry. Oh look, no hard mode. It's called hardcore. Guess I can't do it. Although, it didn't seem... I only died because I fired a rocket into a pillar I was standing in front of. So, I could try hardcore. Could be interesting. Honestly, I'm having a lot of fun with Fracture. It feels kind of like a B-movie kind of game, but it's not maybe a AAA, but it's pretty good. I don't remember why it didn't succeed back in the day. I don't remember there being like game-breaking bugs or anything like that. Perhaps it came out when something else came out. 2008. This is like the year Resistance 2 came out. It could be just they released it at the wrong time. If you guys know, let me know in the chat, but as far as I'm aware, I don't think there was anything critically wrong about this game. I just don't know why it didn't sell.
What are we expecting?
Anything and everything. We're going in guns hot, but our primary objective is investigation. That freighter had
No identification of the Tracto Pacifican supply house in Kyoto. You can bet that if we know about it, Sheridan has already
sent a cleanup team. There's a few toys in your new suit. Let me give you a quick brief.
Take a look at your heads-up display. In the upper right corner is your weapon and grenade selection and how much ammo you have of each. Bottom right is your motion detector. Red dots are enemies, green are friendlies.
That's pretty standard.
HQ, patch AUG Protect Alpha to Soldier 113. Jet, your first augmentation upgrade
is an enhanced overbody shield. You'll get more of these upgrades as needed. The marker on the bottom of your HUD shows how much juice you've got. If you get in trouble, just find some cover and let your shields recharge. Now onto the good stuff. You're carrying the standard issue Bulldog rifle. High rate of fire, but short range. Aiming simple. If your target sight glows green, you're aiming at friendlies. If it glows red, you're aiming at Pacificans.
This is Saber 6-9er en route to Alcatraz Island. Do you read Echo Base?
Affirmative, Saber 6-9er. Alliance strike team is go. I say again, strike team is clear for insertion. Good hunting.
Well, I might skip some of the tutorial this time. I don't quite think I need it.
Patch AUG Entrench Alpha to Soldier 113. Okay, your first entrencher augmentation is live. This meter shows your entrencher's power. You'll need to let it recharge after steady use. The small arrows show where the terrain can move up, down, or both. Look around for some open ground. The entrencher only works on dirt. Use it to raise the terrain.
Nice.
Now, use the entrencher to lower the terrain. Good work. Satellite's picking up the
I did that one last time.
Make your way to the clearing and investigate. The
got a point there, Snowwolf. Now it's better than summer, but I have had it in the past where I've had such a bad cough that I've kind of like bruised myself inside, and it takes a little bit of time for that to heal. So every time I sneezed, it was painful.
Colonel,
So hopefully it doesn't get too bad for you.
Brody, use your entrencher to dig under.
How much lower can you go? Like, I'm not expecting to hit lava, but it'd be kind of cool if we could. Well, it's not going any lower than that.
this wall is too tall to jump over.
Make yourself a ramp with the entrencher. Satellite pictures show containers scattered in the area. Find them and identify their contents. I've marked one on your HUD. Head over and check it out. These are subsonic grenades. They're highly explosive and leave behind a crater. Throw one at those crates. Good job. I'll throw another at the next set of crates.
Like, the explosions are satisfying. Like, stuff's going all over the place.
Marked it as an objective on your HUD. Toss a grenade in the window above. Get closer if you need to.
Like, they got a lot of the basics right. I just wonder what happened to it.
Use a grenade to break into the window I've marked.
Another weapon, Colonel.
That's a Pacific and Bangalore rocket launcher. Test it out on the target I've identified. What do you think?
That blew up a shed. Very impressive.
All right then. Why don't you try it on the water tower?
Don't mind if I do. See, I wouldn't mind a remake of Fracture.
Check it out.
Imagine all the
sir.
particle effects and terrain stuff, but on a next-gen console. Or using, like, the Unreal Engine's, was it Lumen and Nanite stuff? What's in here? Oh, secrets. Guess we don't need these secrets, but sure, let's change weapon. I imagine that's not like dynamic destruction. Like, it's probably got a set point where it breaks, but still looks effective. Just surprisingly quiet, the town. I think this is San Francisco, but I can't quite remember.
Looks like an Alliance weapon, sir.
It's a prototype UGV sticky bomb launcher, the Black Widow. Use it to fire and then detonate up to 6 adhesive grenades. Take out the support beams on that landing pad.
So I gotta remember this time it's R2.
Another container
Nice.
fell off of that landing pad.
What does your intel say about these?
They're spike grenades. They create a column of molten rock and can be used to lift objects. Toss one underneath that grate to make a ramp.
such a cool little thing. See, when it said spike grenade, I was imagining more like the hedgehog in Resistance. It's like that ball full of spikes, so when it explodes, it shoots out all these tiny little spikes in all directions. But no, it's a straight up creates almost like a monolith.
Pick up a few more subsonic grenades and toss one through that broken wall. In the absence of dirt, they'll act just like a standard grenade.
Another Pacifican weapon here, sir.
It's a Pacifican sniper rifle. Pacificans place scramblers on those towers across the clearing. I've marked them on your HUD. See if you can pick them off.
Nice explosive barrel.
Signal just weakened. Destroy the next one.
Well, let's have a little look. See what else there is. It's like in the middle, it's very crisp and clear, but around the edges, it's a little blurry. You know, we're doing all this destruction, and no one's coming up to check what's happening. You know, sheds are blowing up, and no one's paying any attention to it. Fine, there's nothing around here to play with. Where is it? Over there.
Alright, ground scans are coming up empty. No sign of Pacificans yet. Spend some time getting used to the weapons we found. When you're ready, meet me at the LZ marked on your HUD.
See, I know he says play around a little bit more, but like, do what? There's nothing here to do with them. I can't see an exploding barrel anywhere. That doesn't do anything. And we had the one here that had the sticky bombs. What can I do with that? Well, this building didn't fall apart or anything. That's always the problem when you got games where so much is destructive. It's when you have something that's won't be destroyed. You know, it sticks out. I've also got no ammo for this weapon now. There we go. So we're going to start getting serious now. Remember, this is on hardcore, so it's going to get tough. So hopefully the checkpoints are going to be okay.
We'll need to be ready for anything. Stay sharp. General Sheridan, by order of the Alliance Army, General Marcus Kelly commanding, you are hereby relieved. You and the men under your command are ordered to stand down and surrender your weapons immediately.
What's it been, Colonel? 5 years? Back when we were both generals? How's it feel to be the messenger boy for the same ring knocker that got you promoted?
I'm here to take you in, Nathan.
Then you should have brought more men, Roy. You're not taking me alive.
See, that zoom in on the face was meant to be like cinematic, but it really wasn't, because the game stuttered and struggled with it.
Colonel, you need to clear out.
I won't let Sheridan get away.
Scramble jets now.
See you at the Presidio, sir.
Here we go. Let's see how bad this hard mode's going to be.
Stop the invaders!
Brody, stay on Sheridan. Flush him and his men out of the prison and onto the surface. We'll have
Whoa, shield's already down. Okay, it's a hard mode. Looks like the enemy has a whole buttload of health now. Okay. Damn it, how many more have we got to shoot this guy? Use their own weapon. I imagine one thing that usually happens is that ammo can become a little bit more scarce. So if I use their own weapon, perhaps ammo pickup will be better. It's like, what can I do up here? Where are they? Oh yes, we gotta make some shield.
Cover me! That Alliance soldier is pinned down, Jen. Use your entrencher to shield him from the gunfire. Build cover to get him out of there.
It's not shooting through the damn bars.
Line threat, Sector 1. Neutralize all trespassers.
I really want a melee button. Doesn't appear to be any sort of melee in this game.
Make some cover with the entrencher.
Damn. Threw like 3 grenades at them, they're still going. Now are you done?
Take out the gunner to stop the charge.
I threw 3 grenades at that guy and he didn't go down. Whoa.
Line threat, Sector 1. Neutralize all trespassers.
Okay. So it's going to take a little bit more than that to defeat this guy. Sure.
Make some cover with the entrencher.
I got... What? Like 3 failed to take him out and I just lobbed one over the wall without really paying attention to it and just randomly took him out. Fair enough. Not gonna fight it. We're winning.
Alliance threat, Sector 2. Neutralize all trespassers.
You're outmatched here, boy.
Oh no, I did the same thing I did last time. I don't want to go back in the hole. There we go. There's also no, like, pin yourself to cover button. not having an arch so you can see where the grenades going is so frustrating. Come on, give me an exploding barrel or something. Who's shooting at me now? Where are you? Where's that bullet coming from? Huh, there you are. Gotcha. Alright, so far so good. The high difficulty has mostly meant the enemies are bullet sponges. They don't feel smarter.
We're tracking Sheridan just ahead of you. Target in motion. Don't let him escape.
Whoops.
Threat Sector 3. Neutralize all trespassers.
Whoa, that just launched me. Do you think you could do that? I sacrificed my own soldier. Damn it, there we go. Nope, you're not done yet. As far as the grenades are, I kind of just want one that would just go boom, you know. I don't want any of this terrain stuff. Let me just give me a grenade, an old-fashioned grenade that just blows stuff up. Man, the stutter when it loads, you hope that it wasn't going to do that in like the main game. But I have a feeling the main game probably did that as well, not just this demo.
Squadron 9 proceeding to new targets. Look at the Z-axis on those.
Jet, he's getting into a transport. Stop him.
I wonder if it's actually possible to do that, to stop him. So I was trying the train stuff and nothing was happening.
Damn, he got away. Dispatching interceptors. Tracking his position heading to the mainland. Follow the marker on your HUD. I've deployed an Alliance ST-4 there as well.
Ooh, it spotted me, trying to take a different route. Clever. Oh, balls. Thankfully, the glass is indestructible. I can use this as shelter. Where are they? Will it let me shoot through this? Nope. Stay down. Aha! Got them with the barrel. Come on, there's one more.
Jet, I've marked the landing pad on your display and dispatched a dropship for extraction.
Green shot up from behind, that means the reinforcements are coming, that wave has started. So I gotta get here, get the weapon, and fire quickly.
Ground rocket until it hits something or you're dead. Dropship is 30 seconds out. Keep holding your position.
Damn, they're not. I forgot. They're taking more hits. so that I try and avoid the columns. I don't want to knock myself out right near the end here. You say go, but the enemy's all around here. Balls. No! Right at the end of this stupid mission. I was like 50 meters away from finishing this demo. Ah! Where's it gonna put me? Balls. Start this again.
Damn, you gotta wait. Dispatching interceptors. Tracking this position heading to the mainland. Follow the marker on your HUD. I've deployed an Alliance ST-4 there as well.
I'll try to get around the side here. Where are you?
The ST-4 fires an underground rocket until it hits something or you detonate.
Oh, give me that stupid weapon.
I've marked the landing pad on your display and dispatched the drop.
Damn it! What happened there? Let's try that again.
Damn, you gotta wait. Dispatching interceptors. Tracking this position heading to the mainland. Follow the marker on your HUD. I've deployed an Alliance ST-4 there as well.
I do like the scream. I don't know if you guys have heard that, but the enemy does have a real nice scream sound when they get hit by a grenade. You. There we go. There's that famous scream in movies. I don't remember what it's called, but it's in this game.
The ST-4 fires an underground rocket until it hits something or you detonate. Jet, I've marked the landing pad on your display and dispatched a drop ship for detection.
Oh, I waited too long there.
Dropship is 30 seconds out. Keep holding your position.
It is satisfying to see the bodies and the containers and everything just flying in the air. Of course, this is a higher difficulty. The enemy just keeps standing back up again. Damn it, why won't you just go down and stay down? My teammates can't seem to knock them out either. Damn it! Again! Yeah, that sounds about right, Snowwolf. We had it earlier in the demo. It's a scripted thing, so it has happened twice.
Damn, you gotta wait.
But I'm not entirely sure what it is that's knocking me out to the end as I try to make my way.
Follow the marker on your HUD. I've deployed an Alliance.
Because, like, I feel like I have knocked them out. That I have a clear path. So there must be someone, somewhere, that I'm missing every time. I could take that side path. I didn't think about going through the house. I should try that next time.
The ST-4 fires an underground rocket until it hits something or you detonate.
So where is the enemy that's...
Jet, I've marked the landing pad
Okay, I think we got him.
and dispatched a dropship for extraction.
I can understand that, Snowwolf.
Dropship is 30 seconds out. Keep holding your position.
Hey, at least now you know. Okay, that last time, that's my own fault. I got knocked out.
Damn, got away. Dispatching interceptors. Tracking his position heading to the mainland. Follow the marker on your HUD. I've deployed an Alliance ST-4 there as well.
I want to try some of the other weapons. The loading screen teased like a tornado creating device. I'll have to give that a go.
Jet, I've marked the landing pad on your display and dispatched a dropship for extraction.
Where are you? You're shooting at me. On my way.
Dropship is 30 seconds out. Keep holding your position.
Get out of my way. I need to fire this really close to the place we're hiding in.
Dropship in position. Go, go, go!
Yeah, I will make it this time. Make my way through the building instead. Well, that wasn't smart. Run, you fool! Ah, thank goodness. Okay. So hard mode is hard, unsurprisingly, but I wouldn't say the enemy are smarter. They just soak up the bullets, which means they're more likely to come after you because you're not knocking them down quickly. Man, it's a shame I didn't get this back in the day because I really would have been curious about the multiplayer, but I was so much into Resistance 2. I was a beta tester for the multiplayer, so yeah, I didn't really play anything else really. I was solely into the Resistance 2 multiplayer and game. That will do for this Fracture demo. We've done 2 difficulties. Safe to say it is a bit of a game of its time. I looked at it and went, Unreal, because the characters look like Gears of War but with a PlayStation head on them. The weapons are cool though. It looks fine. It's kind of a soft 720p, if you know what I mean. So it's not the best looking game, but then you explode stuff and there's particles and rocks and bodies and stuff flying around. Then it looks cool. So I imagine they had to compromise the fidelity because of what they were doing with the game. So if this came out, if they like remade this in on a PS5 generation, I bet it would look cool and handle even better with modern controls. They accidentally stumbled upon the modern, what we use nowadays, shooter control system. Because the L1 and R1 that most games use for shooting and grenades was used for the terrain. So they had to use the R2 and L2, which is of course standard nowadays. But back then it really wasn't. Especially on PlayStation. Yes, Scar, I think that's very much it was a very game of its time. I played this, it feels like a 7 out of 10, Yes, you can play it, have some fun, you might remember this and that, but as a demo, it didn't do anything for the story. I played this, and I can say that there's one team versus another team. I don't know what the stakes are. I don't know where the weapons came from. I guessed aliens when I played it, and then we saw that it was not, it was humans. So I was wrong. So I feel like that's kind of the biggest letdown in this demo is I have no clue as to the story, and the game isn't really hinting either. When we had the trailer at the beginning, it was very much set piece, set piece, set piece, set piece. But hey, it was fine. And it's very, very unique. I mean, chat, let me know if you can think of any game that has terrain deformation as like a key gameplay mechanic. I'm not going to really count Red Faction. Red Faction is more destruction of buildings. Terrain probably can deform, but I don't think it's like a key aspect of its gameplay. Because Minecraft, yeah. I guess that sort of Minecraft generation could be it. I think Minecraft was out when this came out. It might have been the old PC Java Minecraft, but again, there's no crafting with this. There's no resource gathering. With Minecraft, you destroy to gather, in a way. Well, this is 2008, so this could be before Minecraft then. Even before the old Java Minecraft. Who knows? Perhaps we have Minecraft because we got Fracture. One may not exist without the other. Well, I'm gonna do my ending spiel. We've got QR codes for the socials, but if you don't have a QR code reader to hand, don't worry. In the description, there are web links to all the socials. I always... okay. 95% of the time, I will remember to send out a message on the socials that I'm going live. But if you subscribe on YouTube, you'll get a notification when I'm live anyway. The stream plan is Wednesdays, Foam Stars, Thursday, a PS3 demo, Friday, Squad Busters. I think Saturday this week we might do Moko again, just to show off more of the Rift stuff and online multiplayer perhaps. I think Snowwolf might be joining me for that. Sunday is kind of like just a Switch fun day. Like we did that Mario Kart we did last week. For me, it's been one of the biggest hits in terms of just long form videos. What's it up to? Let me have a look. Yeah, it's up to 133 hits. Put that in perspective, Star Wars The Force Unleashed that I did an exact week ago, it's only up to 58 hits. So who knows? Maybe for Switch Fun Day, Sunday's video, I might do another Mario Kart. Because of Nintendo Switch Online Plus, I do have the N64 game. And that's something I haven't played before, so... that's true, Snow. But you have to remember, life sometimes gets in the way, and life comes first. Like, I couldn't stream yesterday because a printer broke at work, and it really delayed things. So, you know, life comes first. Well, as I'm heading off, let me share something that I have thought about doing. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Oh, let me... There we go. So, yeah, I mean, we've had those people in chat who spam chat wanting me to do something specific. Like, months ago, someone from Japan was spamming chat wanting me to do a PSP, the Talkman games. And I was polite, but they persisted, and I blocked, I kind of know, it's, what do you call it? You put them in timeout, and they didn't come back. Which is fine, yeah. Life always comes first. But even though my stream is finishing, I'm going to put in the chat. If you guys want to hang out in the Discord, you're more than welcome to. If you want to create your own multiplayer lobby, or if you want to hang out and play something, that link will last about 6 hours. After that, it won't work. So yeah, my stream may be ending, but if you guys want to hang out and perhaps create your own multiplayer games, you're more than welcome to do so. Just be calm, relaxed, and respectful. But until the next stream, which should be tomorrow, I hope everyone takes care. And I hope I'll see you guys soon. And I also want to say thank you for the likes. 5 likes on a obscure PS3 game is very nice. So, thank you very much for the likes today. So, yes, good night to you two. Good night, Gar. Good night, Harry. And good night, everyone else. Like, all Sixers as well, sorry. Nugget, if you're still around, you know, the regulars. Good night to you guys. I'm off. What am I going to do now? It's kind of 7:30. I'm going to have a swig of my coffee and perhaps record a video before I have something to eat. So, good night and take care, everyone. Goodbye.